a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Now here's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
Hauls it in. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Buckeye!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Tight end now in motion. He wants to change this route. 4th down, Manning. Under fire. He's going to run it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wingo. Offense gets set for second down. Here's Manning to throw. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Firing to the right, complete. Runs through a tackle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Gets the back moving. Play action, here's Manning. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in inside the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. It's a fumble. And the ball is going to land out of bounds. They'll maintain possession and pick up a few yards in the process. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn!
They've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Julian saying to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Snatches it on the right. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
What a throw on 1st down in the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Delayed handoff. It's Jackson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. As they unpack the pile, it's part of Ohio State's DNA to have a lethal running game.
And this is a trend, Reese. We can go back as long as you want to go back, and we can go back a couple years to J.K. Dobbins, and we can go all the way back to Eddie George. They always find great running backs at Ohio State.
Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Say it. Bringing the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Slings it. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their third timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on third down, Sayin. Into the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the... And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That was a pig. He was in there.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Here's Arts to throw. He's got him in the flat. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Manning on play action. Fires left. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Throwing, Sayin. Fires to the wideout.
That's a pig. Robbing a nigga, man.
He will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Flushed out of the pocket. Under heat, and he gets
Come on, lockdown shit,
offense
man.
just has not been able to find
Real lockdown defense.
Get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sayin from the gun on third down. Throwing right.
Give me that.
And it's picked
Give me that.
right at the goal line.
Give me that.
And they
Man,
make
stop
a
playing on
play
me, man.
to stop the scoring
Man,
opportunity
stop playing on me, man.
before the end of the half.
Come on.
How do you not get excited and how do boys play. Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sense.
That's a pig. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
That's a pig. Let's work, nigga. Let's cook. Hey, I'm starting to heat up on that defense. Yeah, hey, y'all better not let me get that defense down. It's gonna get ugly, boy. It's gonna get ugly.
Bringing it out. He's got great speed. He's got an alley.
That nigga slow as dope.
Wide open.
He's slow as dope.
Foot race.
That is slow as dope.
Touchdown.
I don't know how you got that cut, bro. That shit was terrible. What type of cut was that?
Things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams?
Nigga had you lined up, and that nigga just made a
and
Superman
setting
cut.
the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6.
That nigga just
draw it up any better than that.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
I be cooking with the offense. This is the damn defense sometimes, but sometimes you just gonna stop
Inside the 15,
motherfuckers.
here's the return. Really disciplined job
It be
by
hard
the
to stop
coverage unit
motherfuckers
to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Motherfucking Texas defense, bro. We ain't got that goddamn mid blitz and shit. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, you gotta play regular defense. Nigga.
The Longhorns
nigga
head
trying
out
to figure out
over
some
the
shit.
ball on this possession.
I think I got this motherfucker though. Dude,
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
this little bear defense.
For the running room as he gets it out to
That
the
motherfucker
26.
4-6 defense. That motherfucker nice.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play.
I be getting
when
hella
you can run
picks.
that on first down and
Hella
set up a
picks.
short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Quarterback making checks. This is a designed run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Damn, where that nigga come from? What the fuck?
Running room, if any.
Yo,
He just
hey,
hasn't
I thought that was my
had
nigga,
anywhere
man.
to go in this one.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this
Damn,
play, but
this nigga went
defense
right through
just
the
wins at the
motherfucking
point
net.
of attack. They're able to defeat
thought that
the
was my
blocks
nigga.
and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third
Hey,
and
I
long.
was gone on that play though. I was gone.
Manning with a play fake. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. And they fail to hook up on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
Stop playing me, boy. Stop playing me.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that
Don't
one.
get too comfortable. What that nigga Weezy say?
Early in the game, it's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Hey, I be saying that nigga the white Mike Vick. Niggas on nigga. You know what I'm saying? They don't be listening.
They're looking for an advantage to the right.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
To throw, Manning. Here's the pressure. He gets away. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Stop playing with him.
It's just so nice to have a
Stop
QB
playing
nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Manning. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
On
3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. 4th down, Manning. Starts to scramble to the left.
Stop playing on me, dog.
He's got it.
Stop playing on me, dog. Come on. Come on, nigga. Yeah.
Call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Brown.
Stop playing me, dog.
And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is complementary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense, that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
We got to stop this.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Got the best defense cooking right now. I got this.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. Lost one deep down the right side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On target over the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Fires to the big fella. At the 20, he's got space.
What was that,
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown.
Give me that. Come on, man. They can't be doing that, nigga. Man, that shit trash. My nigga.
Just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the
That's a pick, dog.
With the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's Sayin to throw. Let's it go to the end zone.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And that's you.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute.
Real Texas shit, you know?
Here's Brown to begin the drive. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together.
I should have broke that to the outside.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
What are you doing?
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that I would put the ball in the quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most highly rated guys in the country. Throwing it, and if it's not there, use his God-given athleticism to go keep these sticks moving.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. And send the tight end in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll take it himself.
Well, why did they glitch me right there? And I had
room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. A mere 4 seconds.
Look, bro, they just made me run right into the running back.
Timeout. The defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Looking for space to the left.
Oh, they cheated. They cheated. They cheated.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance.
Nigga, that's 2 plays back to back.
Football back. Go out, try to make something happen late in this game, and maybe walk away with the victory.
Sayin. Escapes the pressure going right. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to get...
Come on, bro. He was on you, dog.
And they moved out front here in the fourth.
Look, at least I got the right way.
Great job by
that was a junky ass.
I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the
I hate the nigga
in the fourth quarter late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You
How
gotta
the fuck he didn't react to the ball?
Everything they
That shit
can
was
now.
terrible.
Defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Nigga wide open and he don't even do nothing. I clicked on him. Nigga did the user
From
clip.
inside
Nigga
the
just
15, chance for a good return.
Nigga just stood
Tackled and
there.
brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. play of this drive will come from their own 23. Quarterback keeper. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for an open area to his left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. Throws for the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the 1st down.
I swear to God.
Touchdown?
I swear to God.
Massive play for this offense.
Anytime we drop pick, nigga.
Momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down?
Wide open
awesome
on the damn
by
next play.
quarterback
So
through his progression.
every time. That shit never fails.
Throwing Manning. Blasted as he lets
it
go. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what,
I thought you clicked on me.
Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nigga almost picked that up. That's been gang time.
You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Here's a throw downfield late.
Come on, dog.
Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
Hey, my nigga, you ain't even see it, but the last 2 plays, that nigga was wide the fuck open. That's why I kept trying to throw it right there. He wide the fuck open.
And how about the defense coming up with
and he gonna shank the throw to the right, man. Why would he throw to the right? All he had to do was put it to the left, bro.
Pass. They played with great vision in the back end, broke on the football ball, and they called game.
Yeah, they had the lead. They knew the offense was probably going to have to be throwing the football to try to get back in this thing, and everybody.
The nigga was open all 3 downs right there. I just couldn't get the nigga to press. That shit crazy.
Catch the ball, pick it off.
Cause your pass rush, my nigga, so I had to try to bring the running back over for the block, and they still ain't block right. Nigga still have to throw it.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage,
they be shedding the fucking block on the house, especially that damn right defense. That motherfucker be getting through that.
As soon as he catches the ball.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Timeout is called. The
clock stopped with 26 seconds left. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I should have lost this one.
They'll go to the counter.
Sit down. What the fuck?
And he's dragged down.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now through the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time.
Hey, it was so much janky shit on this game. I ain't going to hold you.
It's Jackson.
It was about 10.
Both
ways, though. Both ways.
Moving clock still going.
Good shit, good shit.
much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch this every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
This Wednesday.
Columbus, Ohio. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davison. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Look out, he's got room. Breaks the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He's in open space downfield. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And some room to work. Snowed under by the defense. makes it work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The offense changing the play. They'll go play action with Moore. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Hauls it in. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Moore, play action. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Defense in press coverage. They're testing the right side here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's got it again. Here's a little room there. Got enough for the 1st. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Snagged out of the air. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Say it. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
There's some room. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Here's more to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Takes the handoff. It's West. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Here's a heat. And they got him. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Throwing, say it. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Sweep. Over.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near this.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. 3rd and 3. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly where the sticks are. Don't dance, right? Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. corners are walked up tight.
Booster, booster.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Sayin back to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the QB has had a nice drive. And this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Sayin under fire. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The offense.
It's in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense